I just want to like bury them all. I don't want them to come back, bite me in the butt. So I'm gonna just bury these things and make sure they never come back. Also, I can just use dynamite, right? Yeah, I can just use. He's gonna arm it. That's what I had in mind. Oh god! That's okay. That was a big explosion. Hello everyone, welcome back to Astroneer. My name is Twisted and today we are back on our amazing planet with our amazing massive solar array that is really far away. So what we're gonna be doing today is I checked the subreddit and apparently you can no longer move the solar panels. So if you want to use the power from a solar panel, your only two options are either bring your base to the solar panel, which we could do. We don't actually have that many things. That might be the best idea, but I actually really do like the look of this building, and since I do want to be able to save, I just want to stay here. I also have the launch pad. These things look cool. I want to stick around. The other option is to use these extenders to bring the power to them. So the important thing to note about the extenders is they only work one way. So you can see these arrows, right? So if we like unplug this bad boy, the power flows through this direction. If we connected them the other way, they would not work. So we have to actually keep that in mind. If we just get these bad boys back, there we go. So we actually are gonna just go all the way to the solar panel and we're gonna start bringing these bad boys back. Now the thing is, we will not have enough. We have 5 extenders right now and we can make, I think, 10 more because we need 1 copper for each. But it's not that big of a deal, honestly. We're gonna make as many as we possibly can, go as far. I think we'll maybe be able to reach this thing over here. I don't know. We'll see soon enough. But my goal is gonna be to like make a bunch of them, bring the power. That does work. The subreddit said it works, so I'm gonna trust the people on the subreddit. They are usually very nice people. So we're gonna be doing exactly that today. Of course, since we do require a lot of copper to make this work, we will not be doing just that. We'll start by doing that, see how far we get. Then we're gonna do some maths, try to calculate how much more copper we actually need. Then we're probably gonna find some more research so we can get the thing that allows us, I keep forgetting the name, it's the mineral extractor or something like that. That allows us to get a lot of resources. And also we should probably do some mining because we do want to get copper directly from the mines. Alright, so we have copper over here. What I want to do is I want to actually open my inventory here. So what do we not need? We have aluminum. We have also some spare tethers. I do actually want to keep those over here. I don't need lithium right now. Those things are okay. So I'm going to just move this generator over here to the top slot. Gonna move the... Yeah, might as well keep the tethers up there. You know, who cares? And get the copper. And now we should be able to just make a bunch of extenders with that copper. So we're going to have 15 total extenders. And we're going to see how far we can get with 15. If you get halfway, that means we need 15 more extenders or 3 more copper. So that is actually fairly cheap. How far is it going to go? It's going to go like all the way here, huh? It's not that far. It's also a little bit wonky. It's like, is there like a way to just like drag this easily, or do we have to like do it very slowly? Because if we do this, it's just gonna go back. So we have to actually do it bit by bit. Can we actually just... Can we move this thing? Oh, we can totally move this thing, but it just disconnects when it's time. So if you just move it too far, yeah, it's gonna... Exactly that's gonna happen. It's gonna disconnect. Alright, let's do some dragging, shall we? Okay, so this is how far we got. Interestingly enough, the extenders have less range than the tethers. So if you can just actually do the math, to go over here, like we have 15 of these, right? And we have 15 of these and we have 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 11 tethers. So 11 tethers is about 15 extenders. So if you actually do the math of how many tethers we have to get all the way back to our base, we can divide that by 11 and then multiply that number with 15 and we're gonna get the approximate number of extenders we need to have to actually connect this to our base. Let's actually do that. Okay, so we have 31 tethers from the end of our extended line over to our base, which means we need 45 extenders, which means 45 extenders, that is 3, we need only 9 copper. That's actually not that bad. It's actually not bad at all. So I think we should just go into the cave. We should do some spelunking. We have some resin. I'm gonna just leave the resin over here on the base. I won't be building anything new right now. Also, there is a cool new trick we could do. It's kind of an exploit, so I will not be doing it, but I'm gonna do it just today, just once, just to show to you guys what I mean by that. So can we actually just like take the smelter here and remove it? Is that the thing we can do? Use. We can just turn it on and off. Why did this rotate? I didn't want this to rotate. That's not what I had in mind at all. Let me just unplug you for a sec. I can just rotate the main thing, I guess. Then it's gonna just work. But yeah, what you can actually do is, the thing is, these things provide oxygen even if they're not connected to the main base. So you don't actually need tethers anymore, like at all. I will do this once just to show it to you guys. So I actually want to examine this. When I make the big platform, we need 2 resin. Do I not have enough resin in the inventory? Did I like leave some resin somewhere? Let's actually get 1 more resin. I want to make a big platform. There's a bunch of resin down there. Okay, so we have this crate. I'm gonna just take it with me for a sec. I will not be opening it. Actually, might as well open it, you know. I'm gonna just open it up. Let's do that. And we can store some of our things over here, so we don't need... I'm gonna leave the organic over here, because I don't need it. I'm gonna leave the compound as well. I don't really care about that. Oh, I can make more extenders. Oh, I didn't only make 10 of them. I might have only made 10 of them, so actually my maths might be completely off. That's actually great. I like that. So we can just take this, and we can carry it with us. There's a cave right next to us, and this thing will give us infinite oxygen. We go over here, we have oxygen, so it actually totally does work. It doesn't provide any light, so we have our main light, so we can totally use that if needed. Also, we can store science on this. It's a bit of an exploit. They will definitely fix this sooner or later. Can I actually, before I do anything else, can I just research lights? Because it's gonna be really dark. I do want some lights. Straight platform. Now I want to get the lights. Where exactly are the lights? Work light. Let's get one of those. Yeah, research work light. And what do we require to make one? It is copper. Let's actually make that. I know I need copper for things. I do want to actually have a light, because I want to be able to see stuff, you know. It's better for the video so we can actually see stuff. I'm gonna just take this. We can carry it with us. We can have infinite oxygen, so we don't actually need tethers. Although you are very, very likely to get lost if we don't have any tethers. Is that copper down there? I think it actually is, right? That gives us copper, right? I think it totally does. I don't quite remember what the materials are. But yeah, this is an exploit-ish. I will do this today, but I won't do it again, because it feels kind of wrong when I just do it just to show off some cool tricks. You can use this. They will probably patch it out. So if you like this little exploit type thing, feel free to use it until, well, it's still in the game. Otherwise, you won't have too long with it. There we go, more stuff. No, that's aluminum. So we need the green stuff for it. I mean, I can get all of it. I think copper is a much bigger priority right now. So I'll rather just go deeper inside. We can get power from the walls if needed. We can also probably harvest some plants. We do have a small generator, so that's also a possibility. This is a massive cave over here. It's super big. Let's just leave this platform over here. It's gonna refill our oxygen. And let's go. That's dynamite over there. Alright, that's actually great. Is this a cave we were in before? This actually might be the exact same cave. They might be totally connected. I could use the TNT to blow them up. It's a bit dangerous. These guys are gonna become new plants. I just want to like bury them all. I don't want them to come back, bite me in the butt. So I'm gonna just bury these things and make sure they never come back. Also, I can just use the dynamite, right? Yeah, I can just use. It's gonna arm it. That's what I had in mind. Oh god! Okay, that was a big explosion. There's actually a bunch of dynamite everywhere. And the explosions do stack, so we can get a bunch of dynamite and make a massive explosion. Our power is actually not going down, like almost at all, which is great for me. But there's also nothing of value in here. We can go even deeper. Let's actually go even deeper. Just get these things out of the way. I don't want to mess with the aliens. They're just annoying. Just want to get as deep as possible, get a lot of loot. Hopefully these guys won't bother us while we're over here. Alright, we are getting really, really deep. I am a little bit scared, because there's a reasonable chance I won't be able to find our way back. But I think I'll manage somehow, right? I always manage those things. It should not be that big of a deal. Oh, don't tell me this is a dead end. This is a dead end. Oh, there's an astronaut here. Okay, what do you have, my friend? What do you have on you? Oh, that's a lot of good stuff. Dynamite's really scary. Oxygen tank, very, very useful. I want to actually keep that. Batteries, also very useful. That's great. Lithium, copper is great. Organic is great. I will just leave the dynamite. I don't even want to touch it, honestly. I don't want to mess with it. I'm just too scared to touch the dynamite. So we're gonna have an oxygen tank that's a little bit extra. We could just use the organic to our generator to fuel the batteries. It's gonna come in handy. It's gonna be great. Let's actually go back up there. Let's go fight some enemies, get some of their science, and we can go back up. Actually, no, let's go back up to the layer where we actually had minerals and explore laterally to find some copper ore. Also, one important thing to note, and it's something I probably will do, you can place these platforms anywhere. You can even place them on the ceiling. So you're not limited to just placing them on the floor. So you can literally place this on the ceiling. And my plan is to do something we haven't done yet. I want to make an underground base. Oh god, no, what am I doing? I'm probably gonna do that by digging out a hole beneath our current base up there. And I want to make everything like nice and flat, big chambers, big open holes. I think it's gonna look fairly cool, and I think we can make something that's relatively unique. Very few people do those kind of bases, and I do actually want to give it a go. I enjoy making things very flat. I think it's gonna look great. Alright, here we are on the flat area. There's a lot of hostile wildlife here. Probably want to just blow these up. Unfortunately, the poison is always annoying. There's no way to avoid that. I guess we just have to wait. So this is aluminum, right? Yeah, that's aluminum. Do we have any non-aluminum anywhere? It's kind of hard to see. I'll actually like blow those things up. Possible those things up as well. They all spew poison, right? Yeah, just like blow them all up completely. And get out of the way because I don't want to die. What are those things? There's like so many weird things over here. Oh, that is ammonium. I don't really need that right now, so we'll just ignore it. I think over here, we can go maybe over here or something. I don't want to go too far. Yeah, more exploded things. I want to like stay close to my little platform there. That's really important for my survival. We need oxygen that it provides to us. What do we have here? Do we have any science at all? Just like demolish these things. Make sure we don't get killed. There is some science over there. I don't know if it's any good. It's unknown. They're just gonna take this. I'm gonna actually carry this and put it on the platform. This is what I think is so amazing. You can have a ton of these on the platform. You can just carry it all together at the same time. That's why this thing is a little bit OP. It's not just the oxygen, because you can easily, well, you can relatively easily and safely get tethers, but carrying stuff outside was always a slight issue. This makes it a lot easier, and I expect it will not stay in the game. And it obviously is a bug. That's the stuff I want, right? Yeah, that's the good stuff. Make sure we like blow up any poison makers. Oh, they're so annoying. Just get out of the way here. Yeah, this poison's gonna be really annoying. We gotta take care of it immediately. And that is copper ore. It's great, more science, which is lovely. I'll take all of it. I don't know which science is good, which science is bad. There's like a database of them, but they maybe tweaked it in the patch, so I don't want to rely on that. And also I like exploring things on my own, like figuring stuff out on my own, even though it's not the most efficient way of doing things usually. I'm gonna just carry this with us for a bit, because my oxygen is getting low, and I don't want to run all the way back every time I want to get some fresh air. Just leave this here, make sure it fills up most of our tanks, and just carry it over here with us. Don't lose it, that's very important. But make sure we have stuff. How is our inventory space looking? We have like a whole power block over here. So have some copper in our inventory. So our inventory is actually getting a little bit full, actually. How about this thing? It has like, we have one more empty slot over here we can easily utilize. We also have a bunch of slots here, but I actually want to use that for the science, because science is annoying to get. So I'm just gonna get all of these. They're probably all very crappy, but who knows, things might have changed. These were not that good last time I played. Again, times change, and patch notes are never easy to look at, because they don't exist. I mean, they do exist, but they don't actually mention everything. Why is this stuck on the thing still? I want to get this one. That looks very badass. I think this one might be good. It looks very cool. That's gonna be this platform fully completed. Do we have any more malachite down here? Oh, it's actually a hole into another dimension. Probably want to like just flatten this out, because I don't want to fall down like a dummy. And make sure this is all flat and very safe for us to fall in, even though we don't really want to fall in. I don't want to like get to a different level. That would be real bad for business. So this planet seems to be very rich in aluminum, not so rich in copper, unfortunately, which is a shame, because that's exactly what I need right now. So I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Like, there's so much aluminum here. If we just went down here on a mining trip, we can get so much aluminum and ammonium and stuff like that. But copper seems to be in short supply. And I don't know if there's like a better way of getting stuff. I don't want to stray too far, because it's easy to get lost. Just make sure we like bury these guys. Make sure they get turned off. There we go. Oxygen's looking okay. Again, I want to be real careful. Make sure we blow everything up as soon as possible. I think that's like mostly it. I see like literally no malachite anywhere. Okay, I think this is an okay haul. It's not brilliant, but I really want to get... Oh, we have a lot of power stored, it seems, huh? That's the problem, right? That's why we Let's just ditch the power, honestly. We don't need that. We have like so much more room. I wish we could find more malachite. It seems to be in short supply, although I haven't been in this corridor. I don't remember it, at least. Yeah, it's still like stuff buried. Get more science. We can carry... No, we cannot carry any science because we are mostly full. Maybe there's stuff in here. Again, it's all aluminum. I need copper. Copper is my life, man. I need it. Alright, I think that's mostly enough. I'm gonna just take this thing, carry it with us. Gonna grab some aluminum on our way back, just so we can fill out our inventory. We can always trade it for something else, if necessary, or we can always just come... I mean, we will need aluminum. We need a lot of it in the future. Good thing is, we have a lot of it, like, right next to our base, which makes me fairly happy. Do we have more room for this stuff, is my question. I don't think we do. Maybe we have one more slot, but might as well give it a go. So gather all these bits and pieces. Nope, it's just gonna fall on the floor. That's okay, we can leave it here. We can always come back to it later if necessary. We just go, don't grab that, no. Just carry this back to the surface if I can find my way out. I think it's like right over here. Yeah, it's right over there. Awesome, we were really close. I have to say, even though this is kind of an exploit, I actually really like this. I think this is quite, even though it is a bug, I think it's actually quite cool. Because the thing is, when playing in single player, the biggest problem for me so far was getting research, getting the materials for research. You can either like go around the surface and find rarely some spaceship items and you can carry them on your rover, or you can go into the mines and carry them out one by one. This solves both of those problems. Allows to get so many things at once. I think it's actually quite great. Let's actually see if this is any good. I thought this was good. Let's see if I was actually right. Examine. It is 450. That's actually not bad. What about, can we check out the other ones as well? Put them on the floor. 450. Oh, that one's really good. That's glorious. Oh, they're all... I think they buffed them. Okay, they definitely buffed them, because these were not worth that much before. They were worth a lot less. So they apparently nerfed lithium, which I'm fine with, but they buffed these as well. I think these were like worth 200 before. This is so much better. So we could technically go into the mines to get a few more, just so we have a reasonable supply of them for the near future. But, well, I'm not gonna do that immediately. What I want to do is I want to just move these out of the way a bit. Actually, just leave them on the platform that you were here. Grabbed before. I want to actually turn this on. E to use, turn this on. And can we just, like, what's the easiest way of getting the stuff on there? Like that, right? Oh, that's on fire. Oh, it smells automatically when it's on. But it also seems to take a lot longer. I actually do like that. I actually like that you don't have to click a button, turn it on. It's just gonna do its job over a long period of time. It's slower, but I think a big problem with this game was that things, exploring took a long time, then you just got here and did everything instantly, basically. So, like, things taking a long time gives you more of a downtime, and gives you a reason to explore a bit more, gives you, like, some more things to do, right? While waiting for things to happen. So while this is going on, we could just go back to underground with our platform and get a few more things. That's the thing we could do. Or we could... I do want to get more extenders for sure. I do want to get more laterite over here. Oh, that's not done. Oh, we're out of power here for a second. Oh, we don't seem to be getting enough power. Alright, so that's a serious problem. We need to actually do some research. Want to get a power source. Want to get solar panels if possible. Not these small ones, want to get the big ones. They're fairly expensive. Well, once we do all our research, we'll have enough to actually make them. I think that's going to be very important. I don't know if we have enough wind. But actually, we don't need solar power. Because we'll use the solar panel. We need batteries. I think that's more important. That solar panel probably has enough power to power our entire base. So I don't think we have to worry about that in the foreseeable future. We want to probably make a few more platforms, both big and small. But I also, as I said, want to have our stuff underground. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a little basement. I'm going to move this to the side over here. It's out of the way. And we do have power, we do have everything we need. I wish we had, like, the power from the basement, from the mines. So what I'm gonna do is actually do also want to get the wide mod. How much is the wide mod? I want to get so many things here. Such a shame that old save was not very operational anymore. Wide mod is 1600. We could get that. It's actually not that expensive. A medium printer. Fabricator as well. We have those researched, yeah. None of these are very crucial. Yeah, power is actually very low. It will take a long time to get anything done here. Or we can from left to right. That actually makes sense. And just get this, make more extenders. They're over here. We could like try breaking a bit more, but actually we don't want to wait for more of the copper to finish. We'll wait for that. I know we don't have the wide mob, but we can do something like this. So what I want to do is I want to just flatten as much of this terrain as possible. Okay, so now I want to actually go inside. So let's actually dig a little hole here. Let's find like a nice angle that we actually like. So what about like this angle over here? What if we flatten stuff at this level? What happens then? Is that gonna work? So not all angles are valid. Gotta keep that in mind. Is this one valid? This is a valid angle for like a way down. This is also the way I want to have. This might be a little bit too steep. This also might be fairly okay. So let's just like try maybe getting a little bit less steep. Make sure we grab it properly. I want to actually just go inside. Make this like a way. Is it? It might be a bit too steep though, right? I think it's a little bit. I think this one is a little bit too steep. So I actually probably want to grab a different angle. Maybe like this one will be even better, right? Although that doesn't seem as good. So we have to like try grabbing the right angle, because the game is on a, it's not on a grid, but it's on a grid. It's not like a hexagon grid. It's a very weird grid, but it is on a grid nonetheless. There is a way to actually make stuff go inside. So if I just like grab this a few times, mind this, we should be able to find like a way down. For example, what about this angle over here? Just hold this, just hold it a few times. It will actually come steep at that angle. Right? That's what that. So it is actually possible to make flat surfaces with flat walls and flat floors. I think this one is a lot better than the previous one. Takes a bit when they're not super flat, but this will be able to actually make a way down into the mines, into the basement of our base, just by doing that. It's gonna take a while, but it's totally a doable thing. You gotta keep on holding. Alright, our thing here is coming along quite nicely, but I do realize that it's not perfectly flat, so I think there's only like a limited amount of surfaces in Astroneer that can actually be flat. So I think this is not one of those surfaces. You can see it's always a little bit jaggy no matter what we do. Is this gonna be a problem here? I think I just made a huge mistake. Yeah, so I think it's always gonna be a little bit jaggy no matter how we do it, so we may actually have to find another angle. If you know how this actually works, let me know in the comments. This is actually, honestly, yeah, this is straight enough. This is like perfectly okay. We can make our little cave, like it doesn't have to be super deep, it can be like right over here. It doesn't have to go like all the way underground. As long as it's under the surface, I'll be happy. And the surface is gonna be all the way up here because we will actually raise this. So I think like this is probably almost enough. Like just going down a few more meters should be enough to have like a reasonable base underground and have everything we need over there. But we did finish actually crafting all the copper that we required. Let's get this ladder right over here. Let's get the copper that we finished. It's only 2 copper, huh? We can make more extenders. Will they fit? Is there a place for them to fit? I don't think there's a place for them to fit right now. Oh, there is. Never mind. Make one more. And there's a place here, right? Yeah, there's room over there. Kind of want to, like, I don't need lithium on me. Just leave the lithium over here for now and put this over here. Let's actually go back to where we ended our passage and see how far we can get with 20 more extenders. So the answer is this far. I think this is more than halfway there though, because I can see the gray stuff very, very close by. So I think like 5 more copper is gonna be more than enough to get enough extenders to go all the way to the end. That's great news actually. I love that. That's gonna solve our power quote-unquote issues completely, even though we don't have power issues yet. We could use more power, but it's not the most crucial thing. Yeah, this is not flat at all. I wanna like figure out how to get a flat area. It's a bit tricky because I think there's only like several angles that actually work. This is obviously not one of them, but we can repurpose most of this cave. Even if it's not good, we can just fill it in a second. Won't be that difficult. So just have to find an angle that's gonna be satisfying. Can we like maybe use this one? Because this should be at the right angle, right? Like this thing over here. But then the problem is we can't use this as a garage because it's gonna be too steep if we do it like this. Seems better, but I still am not happy with the results. Let's just go fill the hole in. I like the flat like surface the most, honestly. So we just have to find like an angle that fits perfectly. I think this is a little bit off, but it's super close to being the right thing. So let's actually do more research. Like this one was great, right? Let's go do that for one. Let's go examine this and just destroy it. That's great. What else do I want to do? I have to actually research some more things. So I do actually want to be able to print stuff. Drill head is not what I need. Storage is very important. Medium printer is for printing things. Boost mod. We can make mods now. Oh, you know what? I'm totally gonna make one of these. I'm gonna make the wide mod. It's very expensive research-wise, but we have enough research over here. We can get more of them easily with this cool little bug that's in the game right now. Can we get like a wide mod? It requires copper? Oh no. So I think we're gonna have to go underground again, because I don't see another way around that. We do need more copper. That's the thing. We need copper very badly. But yeah, I think I'm gonna actually just end this video here. If you guys enjoyed this episode of Astroneer, the base building update, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment on the video. It helps out a great deal. Really, more than you can imagine. Yeah, once again, thank you all very much for watching. My name's been Twisted from HoneyBunnyGames. Now we'll see you next time.